Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fletcher Corlaw. I'm here today at Baker High School. I'm with
Lebaron, Philon, class 2024 combo guard.
He is the number 1 player in the state, class of 2024. I think you're ranked number 43 in the country.
Yeah.
I think they should get you a little higher, but
Yeah.
we don't show up this season. Before we get any further, I want to give a major shout out to my sponsor, Apex Contracting Services, 334-568-9044. Mr. Bell, we appreciate your sponsorship. So y'all are practicing right now, so we're gonna be on time constraints. So just tell me a little bit about the recruiting process, what kids tend to not understand about recruiting.
I would say the recruiting process, it's get a little hard because you got to figure out what school you really gonna you gonna want to live at. You gonna want to be there every day. You gotta want to see the coaches every day, see the teammates, all that. So all that impact the way you choose your recruitment, and the recruitment process for me just opened up wide. Got looks from everywhere in the country. I talked to most of every coach probably in the country.
Yeah.
So it's different, and it's not an easy process, I would say, because it stressed me out sometimes. When I think about it.
Well, not only that, it also gets your teammates in the mix. It puts them on, hey, he's playing at a high level, so we're going to be able to look at his teammates. So tell our younger viewers how important it is to take care of yourself in the off season. Weights, eating right, rest, stuff like that.
For the younger guys, I would say right now, it's so important to start just stretching on your own, because some of your body parts can get tight. I had it happen with me. I had when a few weeks ago I had a growing pain, because most getting tight or whatever. But it's real important to stretch your body and eat real good healthy things.
Tell me a little bit about Coach Armstrong. It seems like he cares a lot about you guys as players, but not only that, as just young men. I think that's infectious to a basketball squad.
Coach Armstrong, he treat us like we were kids, and he gonna hold us accountable to anything. Tell us to do the right thing, and he stay on us about our grades, our GPA. Outside of basketball, he's a great coach.
So you're rocking the Kyrie's. Is that your favorite on-court kicks?
Nah, my favorite shoe right now is probably Kobe 60.
Okay.
5.
What colorway?
The red and white, or the black and yellow.
Yeah, those are hard. So what about your off-court kicks?
Off-court kick, I like to rock Yeezys, or I just go simple with the all white Air Force ones, or the hot top ones.
So obviously, we've seen you kind of showing out a little bit over the summer. What can we expect this year? As you won reigning player of the year last year and so. So what is your goal for Baker and the Hornets this year?
My goal for Baker is get us back to that Final Four stage, and probably have a chance to win it. A goal for myself is winning Gatorade Player of the Year, Mr. Basketball, achieving all those goals.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have any pregame rituals? Pregame meal that you gotta have, or
pregame ritual? I probably listen to a lot of Drake. I don't listen to a lot of rap music. I just slow music, calm music, just to get right before the game. But usually I don't eat before the game. I just eat after the game. If I eat before the game, stomach probably get it over with me.
So being, the biggest school in Mobile and being the best player in the state, how is that whenever you're like, hey guys, I'm still a student as well, staying level-headed, and that's one thing that everybody has said about you up until me meeting Coach Armstrong today, is that you're just a humble kid.
Yeah, everybody around, school, teachers, staff, everybody loves me, so I feel like it's the same love to everybody else. I never had a problem with anybody, or just anybody just coming up to me asking me a lot of questions. I don't never have a problem with that.
Are you originally like a Baker Blue Blood, or your family come to school here? Or?
Nah, none of my family went to school here.
Okay. So you're the first, so you're making a big name for yourself here. All right. So they're gonna hang his number up for sure. So just talk to our viewers just a little bit about how important it is for guys like us over here in Mobile, Baldwin County, that we don't get the recognition. You know, what's the important factors that, you know, are gonna help that, and not only, you know, making big plays and, you know, getting big recruits, but, you know, just the importance of being good basketball and good people, right?
Well, I would say basketball-wise, first you start with, you know, exposure, you know, getting good exposure outside of the state. Like going somewhere far away, you know, playing ball, and then getting good recognition over there, go somewhere else, get good recognition over there. And I would say outside of basketball, you know, just do you, be you, don't let nobody, you know, try to tell you what to do. No inside voice, no outside voice. I'm gonna say inside. No outside voice. Don't let anybody just come in out of nowhere and try to, you know, take apart what you got.
Yeah. So I've been asking this question for everybody over here. So what's the hardest school that you face, just atmosphere-wise and just chaotic? You know, tough place to play over here. Toughest place to play over in Mobile.
Tough place to play. That's a hard one because, you know, we done played a lot of games where it was just storming. So I'm pretty sure all our games are gonna be, you know, packed out this year, just because everybody want to come see the team. You know, me and other players around the city.
Yeah. So who's the toughest competition? A lot of people are saying Barry.
Yeah, Barry was one of my toughest. You know, it's some more other guys too, but you know, Barry, he was just so, you know, he was just kind of different.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know.
He plays with a lot of energy. He's long. He can shoot, stretch it. So, what about, you know, nationally? Who's probably, you know, you played like Bronny James or anybody over the summer?
Nationally, I would say, who all we played? We played some good guys. We played some guys that was younger than Bronny on the same program. Those guys was good. We played a guard from, I think, Boston. He was real good. A kid from AOT named Ace Bay, he was real good. You know, played a 7-footer. Peyton Marshall, real good. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of guys who've been in that mix. Like, it's just like that.
Yeah.
That you're gonna have to run across the middle.
So have you been working out with anybody, you know, training wise, or are you more self-sufficient and you just come in and
Well, I got a trainer, you know, we work out. We getting out every day whenever I want to. Whenever he wants, you know, call me, tell me to come down. We just get in the gym.
Okay. Man, we're gonna wrap up. Unless you get to practice, you wanna shout your people out real quick?
I want to shout out my Instagram. It's probably already on there. And I want to shout out my teammate Baker Hoops, and you know, everybody else.
All right, good deal. Well, I appreciate you letting us stop by today, Coach Armstrong, Coach Epps. I appreciate you for the contact. Again, you know, we're trying to create a great way of playing basketball. Not only that, but great men and a great foundation. We want to build and not break mentality, and you know, we want to see these young men go further. It's not only just him, but the program as well as the program, but your teammates as well. So I appreciate you stopping in, letting us stop in. Excuse me. We're gonna let you get to practice, and you know, we're gonna sign off. I again appreciate our sponsor, Apex Contracting Services, 334-568-9044. Mr. Bella, again, I appreciate your sponsorship. I hope this video generates you some business, and that'll be all for us today from Baker High School. #1 player in the state, number 43 in the country. Y'all put some respect on his name because he's coming for something way more potent than 43. So Darren Sproles was electric, I will say that. All right, man.